Hey everyone, welcome back to NBC5. I'm your weekend weather forecaster, Natalie Cerna. Heat and thunderstorms are going to be the main weather impacts over the next few days. Tonight, scattered storms mainly in Northern California and east of the Cascades. Here in the Rogue Valley, we are expected to stay dry tonight. And Sunday, mild, sunny, and dry weather for most of us. That isolated storm chance does continue for Northern California and east of the Cascades. On Monday, expect sunny and warm weather. Isolated storms still in Northern California. It does look like we get a couple of dry days on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then picking back up towards the middle of next week, that storm chance does come again. And this time, the Rogue Valley does have a chance for some storms later in the week. But for tomorrow, a red flag warning is in place for Siskiyou, Klamath, and Lake counties. This is because, of course, with thunderstorms brings the risk of lightning strikes on dry fuels. So just expect that to be in place from 2 to 11 p.m. tomorrow. Unfortunately, conditions are really ideal for new fire starts and also for spreading existing fires. Tonight on the coastline, lows in the 50s, partly cloudy with some patchy fog building in. Tomorrow, clouds and fog early, and then sunny skies with highs in the 60s. Tomorrow in the West Valleys, we can expect a lot like today with highs in the 90s, but for tonight, mostly clear and a few isolated storms in the southeast portion of our region. Like I said, the Rogue Valley is expected to stay dry tonight. East of the Cascades tonight, partly cloudy, isolated rain and storms. Tonight, lows in the 50s, and tomorrow, highs in those low to mid 80s. Pretty seasonal for late July. Again, pretty summer-like weather. Aside from the storms, everything is pretty normal for this time of year. Just don't forget, we do have that red flag warning tomorrow. For the 7-day forecast for the Rogue Valley, we can see a little bit of hotter weather towards the middle of the week. Slight chance of showers and storms on Thursday. I did put a tiny isolated chance for storms tomorrow in Jackson County because some of the models are showing sort of an isolated cell in that area that could produce a storm if there's enough instability in the atmosphere. But for now, it's looking like a pretty low chance for tomorrow. In the Klamath Basin, sunny skies towards the end of next week. Slight chance of storm Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday, with highs in the 80s and lows in the 50s. In Northern California, 80s and 90s for your highs, 50s and 60s for your lows. Off and on breezy conditions and thunderstorm chances throughout the week. Staying dry on the coastline, just a little bit of morning fog and some cloud cover throughout your week, with highs in the 60s and lows in the 50s.